fragile. What is up, guys? I am Driessenable, and welcome to a new Let's Play of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, I am very excited to play this game. This game has been requested. This game is on the top 10 list of scariest games of all time. This has been the one that I've kind of been leading up to, but thought I'd try out a few, maybe lesser-known indie games prior to getting to this one. Now, this game is an older game. I will say that. This game has been out for a long time. I think it came out in like 2013 or something like that. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm just out of my mind. I'll probably have to insert a text box here to correct myself. So, if I was wrong, insert now. But I believe that this game came out around 2013, and I'm very excited to play that. Or to play it. So, we're going to get in a moment here, but before we do, So, I've been doing horror games on this channel. Specifically horror games, and I want to know what games you guys want to see me play. So if you have a moment right now, go down to the comment section, and this game will be here. The video will still be here when you get back. So go down and comment what type of game that you want to see, and it doesn't have to be horror. At this point, I feel like I can start branching out to other genres. That was my plan the whole time. I love horror games. I'm going to continue to do horror games, but let me know if you want to see a game that's not necessarily horror. That is fine. I am fine with that. I want to obviously play games that you as the viewer want to see, so let me know what games you want to see. Just go down there. Let me know. Again, this video will still be here when you get back. It's fine. You have time. You have time. You could hit pause. You could do something. But let me know what games you want to see. So with that in mind, we're going to jump in now. So I'm going to hit create custom story. Maybe later. We're going to create new. I don't think. No. If enemies can spot me more in hard mode, I'd rather just not. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this game. Okay.
Don't forget. Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
Well, hi, Daniel. I'm Driessenable. It's nice to meet you. Okay, where are we at? Now, I know this game takes place in, like, a castle setting, and that's cool because I'm a big fan of medieval times. I love medieval times. Like Renaissance fairs, they are awesome to me. I actually remember when I was a kid, so, like, 2 years ago. Just kidding, I'm not that young. But when I was a kid, hold on, I just want to read this. A memento has been added to your journal, J. For quick access to your mementos, press M. Okay, so M is mementos, J is journal. Okay. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. I hope you're talking about water. I'd even be okay with blood, but I don't like the description of liquid trail. So, I remember going to Renaissance fairs when I was a kid. It was kind of part of elementary school as you go to them, and I loved it. I loved Renaissance fairs. I think they're awesome. Medieval Times is amazing, and therefore I'm loving this game setting so far. But wow, is my vision ever blur? Oh, what the hell is happening? Well, this is a good start. He's fallen over. Does that just happen to this part, or does that just happen randomly? All right, you're. Why would you make that? He's just like, ah. It's a great noise. And the best part is how flawlessly I did that. Picked up tinderbox. Sweet. tinderboxes are used to light fires. Let's light a couple fires. Let's just burn this place up. What do we got? Another tinderbox and a broom. Okay, so hold down left mouse and move the mouse in order to move the door. Press right mouse to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. Okay, so if I were to do this... Oh, it's not... Oh, okay, so you have to grab it and then you can literally just smack! Slam it shut. Sweet. Okay. So, for as long as this game has been out, I don't actually know much about it. And the reason behind that is because... What the hell is that noise? The reason behind it is because I'm so excited to play this game that I didn't want it in any... What? Why are you falling over? Oh, no. Daniel, get up, son. I didn't want to ruin this game in any way for myself. You gotta stop doing that, doors. I feel like I'm acting as if everything's fine right now. Beware, when standing in the dark, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinder boxes. Is there lights around? Oh, yes, there is. Or search for other sources of light. Okay, so there was a similar feature in a game that I loved, again, as a kid. Again, 2 years ago. That was called Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. And that game had a sanity meter. I don't know if it'll work in the same way in this game, but we'll find out. I guess we'll just have to wait to find out. Okay, so we're going to a place called Old Archives. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Did that say somehow? I actually missed... I felt like it did, and maybe it didn't. Got some books on the ground. Well, it's dark. Prepare the sanity. Or the insanity. Oh, my vision's getting very bad. Oh! Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay, so I just saw what I believe were either leeches or cockroaches crawling on the ground. That's super. Hey, can I get some lights on around here, please? That'd be great. I'm kind of losing my mind. I like the setting of this game so far. I can see... I can see why it is considered to be a scary game. I'm not scared yet. But I'm assuming that's going to change. And also, I don't really know... let's follow the liquid trail and find its source. I'm still... Did I go the wrong way? I still hear running water. I think I hear running water. I don't know. I don't know a damn thing. Or are they talking about this... I'm in the dark. What is that noise? What is that noise? Hey! I don't like that noise. You have picked up a lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F. Oh! So... something tells me I have to be careful with this lantern. And use it sparingly. What is happening now? Okay. Okay, we're fine. We are crystal. We're excellent. We're doing great. Hey, Tinderbox, how you doing? Gonna pick you up. Thanks. Thank you. You're gonna come in handy, I'm sure. I'll read the note first, I guess.
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Hey, thanks, Daniel. From Daniel. So, that likely explains why the game's called... Not likely, it explains why the game's called Amnesia: The Dark Descent. The lantern drains oil when it's turned on to add more oil to the... What the hell is that? Okay, so what's this shadow that I heard about? And why am I asking? I probably don't want to know. Let's light it up! This seems like a stupid idea to use these, but this is open now. And I don't think it was before. Oh, no it was. What is that noise? It's too soon for scares. I'm just getting to the information of the game, guys. Guy? Daniel? Something gonna happen. Something gonna happen real bad. I swear there's a noise coming from over here. Is it this? Are you making noise, Tinderbox? That seems unlikely. That seems highly unlikely. Oh, it's like, it literally sounds like it's coming from everywhere. Everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Strange. Strange weirdness. Don't know what's happening. I'll try to find out. Well, that would have been handy to just carry a log around that's on fire rather than... Oh, you dum-dum. You just a big old dum-dum. Entrance hall. Let's dive in. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. I don't know what these little notes are about, but... Visually, I like this. Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
No.
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
That sounds important. Okay, so it looked like it was leading down that way. But that could all just be trickery. But just in case... Let's check this out. Oh! Goddamn! It is tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Okay, then what the hell can tear that open? I wrote something down, though. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Okay, so tools won't work, but I guess if you poured, like, acid on it or something, maybe that would tear it a new one. Tell you, if you poured acid on me, it'd tear me a new one, too. Nice! Extra nice. Yeah. Don't want any. You guys can go away. Oh, I love that you can just toss boxes around. Oh. Okay, so same idea. Can't get out of there either. Alright. A lot of noises going on. Too many noises, one would say, maybe? One would be me. That would likely say it. 2 paths. No idea which way's right. Okay, that's laboratory. Does it... Well, actually, you know what? Laboratory chemicals. I could see that adding up. The other children cheered him on. His name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Kids, I tell ya. Alright, so this might be a good time to turn a fire on. So, here's what I'm wondering about this game. And perhaps someone watching this in the future, when it's... Don't know what that was. Okay. Yep, I'll examine that in a moment. Perhaps someone in the future could tell me this, and I don't think it'll be too late. This seems like bad news. I don't think I should stand near that, actually. If the light sources, but the point I was getting to
Closer, somehow.
is that the light sources, do they stay there so that it's kind of like a safe spot? Not a safe spot per se. Like if I run by it, my sanity will get better. This looks like, I don't know, poisonous gas coming out of here? What's happening? Okay.
There should be more coop rats.
I don't know what that word means.
Let me see. And 1 part aqua force.
It's a recipe for disaster. All right. We got... Yes. I think I was onto something. Oh, he's not going to read this one. All right, fine. I guess I'll do it. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. What's shaking? So, I have to go to the wine cellar, but I don't know what ingredients I actually need. Oh, maybe this will tell me. Chemistry pot. Cool. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial... Yes, that word. Vitae? Vitae? Who the fuck knows? Someone does. It's not me. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia, or regia, instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, yes, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Oh. Hey, 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 hey! Tinderbox away. Don't need any of that banging going on. Why is everything... Is it because I'm going into the dark and then, like, instantly losing sanity? Okay, so they mentioned the wine cellar. I don't need crying babies in this game. I've had enough of them in other ones. Specifically, layers of fear. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in the stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. I have no idea what it's talking about. But that's okay. Hello? It's probably fine. I feel like I somehow need to investigate this because it pointed me to this direction. Which seems... It won't budge. I wonder why. This seems not the wisest decision. Alright. What be up here? Archives. I really want to go to the wine cellar, though. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. What the fuck is that noise? Oh, more bugs. Great. Great.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I know how to move objects. I also know to go from bottom to top because you block off the drawers if you don't. Okay. What else do we got here? I keep hearing noises. I keep hearing creepy noises, and I don't know what they are. Creepy noises, scary noises? Both? All of the above? Nice! Tinderbox. Listen. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. How do I use? Oh, like this. Ooh, that's not good. I need to find a whole hell of a lot more of this oil. Do I even need this right now? Am I literally just being a waster? I'm just being a waster. No, you don't need to make those noises. I don't even know who you are. Can we at least get to know each other a bit first? Nice. Nice little tinderbox. I'm finding a lot of those.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful.
Naturally.
They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
That would suck. That would suck a big old butt. Okay, so what else is up here? Besides a constant humming in my ear. Listen, you don't need to drop books right now. You don't need to. And why is a piano playing? It's okay. We're totally fine right now. We are totally fine. See, that's awesome. That actually, oh, okay. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Okay, so those were the things that have happened in the... I knew about them, but figured I'd shed some light. Honestly, I'm questioning if I'm playing this game properly, because I'm trying to conserve... I'm trying to conserve the tinder boxes. What the hell was that noise? Can I shed some light in here? Oh no, of course I can't. Hey, oil, nice. Okay, I'm hearing something. And I don't know if I'm alone here. I don't know if I'm alone. Oh, shit, light. Damn it. Oh, I'm just ruining it for poor Daniel. I'm probably gonna be the death of him, not... Why does the piano start every time?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
No problem. So this reads East Wing, and that's Western Hall. I'm gonna see if that... No, it didn't. That didn't give me any new memento. But that's okay. There's a lot to take in this castle. A lot to take in. Oh, not... Fragile... No, that's okay. I didn't need that to happen. This game so far is doing a really good job at building up suspense. Let's eliminate that. Why?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, I actually have to do it. Come on. You can get there.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
And what happened?
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Very cool. Very cool. Don't know what any of it means, but very cool. Kingdom of Perusia, Central Perusia, and then notes that no idea what they say, and that's fine too. All right, so this seems actually like a good point to end this video. There was that cutscene that I'm not really sure. I actually don't know what's going on with this game. Not gonna lie to you. No idea what's going on. I know that I have some objectives, as you can see here, and hopefully I can complete them in the next video. But in terms of what is actually happening, I have no idea. But that's okay. I'm enjoying this so far. It has a creepy ambiance. Nothing's really been jump scary yet or anything like that, but I'm sure that'll come because why the hell wouldn't it? It's a horror game. It's gonna scare me eventually. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. If you haven't so far, leave a comment in the comment section below of what kind of game you want to see. Does not matter the genre. Just let me know. I just want to know what you guys want to see so I have an idea of what to potentially play in the future. If you like this video, give it a like. Let me know in the comment section as well. And if you haven't so far, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be reminded every time a new video comes out, which is daily. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, stay reasonable.